Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of Dancing with the Stars.
Alright, it's Switch It Up week.
Ooh.
For 1 week only. The celebs and the pros
America
switched.
voted on Twitter, and
Sure
the
they
producers picked.
Exactly. So, they started off with a pro dance to Switch.
Will Smith. Love that song.
Switch.
It's Switch.
It's Switch. They had a celebrity gauntlet. They all came out.
Some better than others.
Back.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the judges came out and did a little dance. Did some moves themselves.
Oh wait, my boobs are coming out, Julianne.
Oh no, Julianne Hough. She had on some crazy Amy Adams in American Hustle gown.
That I think Amy Adams would have been ashamed to have worn that dress.
No.
Alright, so the judges were in the open.
So we're
Julianne's boobs.
Yep.
And the whole show. Couldn't they have put a little handkerchief over that or opening
She's
or something?
trying to make a statement.
Loud and clear.
All right, let's talk about this week's pairings and the dances.
Alright, up first, Candice and Tony.
Now, Candice was like, the one person that I don't want is Tony.
He always makes fun of me. I hate that. Oh, hi, Tony.
Yeah, so they were paired together, and they ended up getting along. She was just like, oh, he like tells jokes or whatever, so
He's not so bad.
it wasn't a big deal. But they did a quick step.
I'm a Christian.
I found their quick step a little choppy. I wasn't a huge fan of
Who
it.
cares? No one's going home this week. That's what we
true.
found out during
Yeah.
the critique. Why?
Are they going to have a double next week, or did they factor that in? Like, what's
I think
the deal?
they factored it in because they were trying to make it fair, I suppose,
guess.
since they were switching
Because
partners.
they don't want anyone to go home.
Well,
when
they're
they're not their
combining
partner.
the scores, so this week they got a 28, which was kind of kind.
Kind of Candice kind.
Yes, and a 60 total for the 2 weeks. James and Cheryl. What a hot pair these two were.
These two. They did a tango, and Cheryl really whipped his butt into
It
shape.
was fierce. Oh my god, it was so tight. And they got a 35.
Yeah.
That was a good score. And a 71 total. So they're up there.
Yeah.
Alright, Drew and Whitney up next.
She's like, you're older than my dad.
Poor Drew.
Well, they did a cha-cha this week, and there was some creative choreography there.
Yeah, not too much though. I mean,
Yeah,
she gave
there
him
was some good
content. He was a little stiff.
I think, too, the costume made him look really stiff. Like, it added
It was a
to
gold
that.
Tin Man suit, kind
The
of.
fabric of that costume,
It was very couch cover.
Yeah.
It didn't have a lot of give to it.
not a lot of movement there.
But
so
he
it
was pretty high energy.
Yeah, he had a lot of energy. It was great.
And I did think it was his personal best for the season, although you think his foxtrot was pretty
loved
good.
his foxtrot the first week.
I thought this was pretty good.
Yeah,
So,
but he always brings
33.
the energy and the character to the dance.
Right. 33. I didn't catch the
total?
the total score, so if you guys know what it is, please leave it in the comments.
All right.
All right, now is a little
Break from
musical
the competition.
Macy's Stars of Dance.
It's back, and this time Derek Huff is the creative director.
Oh, Derek Huff can do just about. Is there anything he can't do?
I don't know.
But it was fantastic. They had a great little cast there. They had Catherine McCormick from As You Remember, So You Think You Could Dance.
Yeah, I think there were a couple of other
movie fame.
pros in there.
Well, Artem was in there, I think, and Sasha. So it had a real flamenco feel to it.
Yep, flamenco,
No shirts
pasto.
allowed, kids. And some camera slow-mo technique.
Yeah, they brought in that cool technique. They used it a couple times, and it was really interesting.
It looks really cool.
It was amazing how they had the timing so perfect with that camera technique.
You have to, because when you go to catch up, I mean...
Yeah, I know. I mean, it worked with the music, and then they were in the right spot when it went back to
Exactly.
real time, so it was awesome.
I really enjoyed it.
I
It
did
was
too.
very tight. It was very precise. and it was great.
Yeah, I hope we get to see more Stars of Dance performances in the future.
If Derek choreographs them, I'll watch it anytime.
All right, let's get back to the competition. So next up, Danica and Max. So she just switched brothers.
Exactly, and they had a jive, and this was pretty sloppy.
I felt like it was all over the place. It was really difficult to
talk about
watch what
creative
was going on.
choreography. He made her take her skirt off behind the jukebox.
They had the two other female dancers.
Right.
So I was like,
not too
what?
much jive in there.
I mean, there was a good amount of jive, but there was also a lot of messing around.
There was a problem with the music, which seemed to be a theme tonight.
Yeah.
Aren't you
A lot of
glad
people
you
were
got a
saying
new
that.
band?
All right. Well, interesting point from the judging panel. Julianne was like, Max, I'm going to call you out.
You're the new Mark this year.
She's
Uh-oh, that's not good.
well, she meant because she kind of dissed Mark last time she judged, so
Well, she definitely dissed Max. She called him lazy.
she was like, I think you slacked this week, and you're just excited to get back to Meryl.
I think he sabotaged it.
I don't know if he sabotaged it, but I don't think he put in the full effort that he would put in if he was dancing with Meryl.
Exactly. So they got a 32.
Yeah.
And that's a total of 68 for them. Well,
I mean, the scores were still pretty good, but
Yeah.
Danica's really talented, so I
She
think
is
she could have
really
done even
talented.
better.
if with the right direction.
Right.
Charlie and Peta up next with a Roomba.
They had matching hairdos.
Hair don'ts, you mean?
Yeah, I wasn't into the slick back look.
No.
I don't know.
Was it fantastic?
Not really, but it was definitely better than pretty much.
Does.
Yeah.
All right. Why did Carrie Ann say you're a mother's dream?
No, Julianne.
Oh,
said
Julianne
that.
said you're a mother's
Yeah, it was
dream.
weird. I don't know. Maybe because his mom was in the audience, I think.
I don't know.
I don't know. But some of the things about this dance, he didn't have the straight legs, which you need in rumba. He,
Was there a lift?
I don't know.
I didn't
Julianne
notice
made a
the
good
lift.
point about his footwork. He needs to be on the balls of your feet. Blah, blah, blah,
Right.
blah. Whatever. It wasn't up to what he is capable of.
Right. Well, Julianne liked it and Bruno liked it. The others not so much. They ended up with a 33. 69 for the total. I don't think they have anything to worry about.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, Amy and Mark up next with a salsa. Thank God Amy got Mark because I don't know if
BFFs with Derek.
exactly. But this dance was really off, I thought. I didn't
know.
really like it at all.
I thought it was a lot of fun, and they made a good point. Mark really had her out there doing moves by herself. She
Right.
had less support physically than she usually has when she dances with Derek. So I thought it was really cool to see her go out there and do something a little bit different.
I didn't like the choreography so much.
All right.
So, I know she's got issues, but it wasn't my cup of tea.
Well, I enjoyed it.
All right, 34 and 70 total.
Okay.
Cody and Sharna.
The two Aussies. Cody, what are we gonna do?
Well, Mom, well,
Yeah.
Sharna, I don't know.
She was like, wow, you make me feel really old.
I'm really shocked that she's only 28. I
don't
thought she
know,
was a
he's
bit
great.
older.
But he's only 17, so he's gonna make anyone feel
Yeah.
old.
So they had a foxtrot. He sang at the beginning. He
Mm-hmm.
kind of half sung at the end. He was kind of stiff. I'm really surprised.
I thought the frame definitely an improvement since the tango he did a few weeks ago. And what else?
Oh, Mrs. Robinson.
Yeah.
It was good-ish.
I don't know. I
good.
thought it was pretty good.
So 31 and 66 total.
All
I
right.
don't think he's got anything to worry about either.
No, he's got a buttload of fans.
Yeah. Nene and Derek. Jazz. I think he made it into an Afro jazz. Because anytime you see...
Oh, don't do that. Yeah, it was like an Afro jazz.
All right.
It was a really fun piece, but I didn't feel like there was enough going on there.
She was standing around letting him jump all over her for most of it.
I mean, I feel like she's capable of a lot more than he gave her to do.
Yeah. Bear in a swamp, kind of. Just like I did.
Apparently their music was messed up
Yeah.
too. I don't know what was going on tonight.
Well, they got all 8s too, just like Danica did. So they got a 32 and a 63 total. Now, the crown jewel of the evening, however, was beautiful little Meryl and Val.
Yep, she also switched brothers.
And she did my favorite dance, Argentine tango.
I thought samba was your favorite.
No, never. Never! Always Argentine tango. This was a wow.
Yes, it was.
Perfection.
It ranks right up there with the best Argentines that they've ever had on the show.
The best routines ever.
Wow.
Not even Argentines.
Yeah,
I'm going to go as far as saying this is the best celebrity dance that I've ever seen on the show.
The best ever. I don't know about that, but it's
Best
definitely
ever.
up there. I'd have to see. I can't make that decision.
And surprisingly, Len had to spoil it by giving a 9.
He said some of it was too staccato. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I definitely thought it should have been a perfect score. 1 point off, just like last week. So they had a 39 tonight and a total of 78.
Again, not to worry.
She was like,
Don't you worry.
way above everyone else tonight.
Just like in the Olympics. All right. Next week is going to be Disney Week.
I can't wait.
How much do you want to make a bet they're going to either dress Meryl up like Jasmine or Belle?
We'll see.
I'm almost guaranteeing it.
All right.
She's certainly not going to be like, Mulan. Next 2 weeks, Ricky Martin.
Ooh,
Must be Latin
night.
week. All right. Who do you think's in trouble? Leave it in the comments. I'm thinking it's going to be Candy.
Yeah, I think she's in trouble this week.
Uh-oh, hot dog. All right. So, and of course, you know who the best was.
Well, let us know who you guys thought the best was.
And the worst.
Okay.
And until next week, much love.
Edit.